The Bible teaches us in 1 Corinthians 8, all things are out of the Father. So it's not like the Father created Jesus out of nothing. He came out of the Father. So he was begotten from the Father, just like a child is begotten from a mother. That doesn't make the child as old as the mother or the father. It just means they came from the substance or genetic material of the father and mother. But they were not conscious, and they're not considered as old as either one of the parents. So we have people today, I've even had one commenter try to make a distinction between first created and firstborn. Nothing new. They've been doing that for a long time, which then requires them to redefine time, that they can then say Jesus was begotten outside of, and so that he's still eternal even though he was begotten. It's nonsense. It's a misunderstanding of time, a misunderstanding of begotten, and a complete lack of appreciation for what the Bible clearly teaches us. All things are out of the Father. Jesus is the firstborn of the Father. We're going to read that in a moment. Everyone knows it, Colossians 1:15. And the only begotten of God. So he's the only one directly made from the Father, through whom the Father made everything else, other than the one he directly begot. That's what it says also in Proverbs 8. Doesn't matter if you identify Jesus as wisdom or not. He identifies himself as wisdom in the New Testament. And I'll post a link in the description below. But I've posted the information several times, so everyone should be aware of this. And it says right there in Proverbs that he was there with Jah in the beginning, as he made everything, putting things together, like a carpenter's son when he was on earth would do. That's why he was made a carpenter's son, because that's the same role he had when he was in heaven. Jah knows what he's doing. So people who don't want to accept this, or who don't have any idea of what it could mean when Jesus is metaphysically the medium of creation, they're just not reading the text. They're just not understanding what it means to be the son of a carpenter, to follow him around and to learn his trade and to help him put things together. Because if they would understand those very simple things, then they would also understand the relationship between Jah and Jesus.